once riding in old Baltimore, my head was filled, my heart was filled with glee. I saw a Baltimorean keep looking straight at me. Now, I was 8 and very small, and she was no bit bigger, and so I smiled. But she stuck out her tongue and called me Nick. She said, "You little black nigga, Nick." Yeah. She said, "I hate all Nick." I saw the whole of Baltimore from May until December. And of all the things that happened there, that's all that I remember. Wow. Still, I opened my mouth to the Lord and I won't turn back, no. I am so happy to be in Cincinnati. I'm so pleased to meet you. I'm so pleased to meet you. I know who you are. I know you are rainbows in the clouds. I know that. I know that you are we all are part of a big family. One part of the family is called the Martin family. I know that you know that Trayvon Martin's mother and father are here. Personally, I'm a member of that family. And so are you. Let's all stand. Thank you that you know enough. Thank you that you know enough to claim your kinship. And that gives them hope. That gives them strength. Those immediate members of the family. There's a song that says, when it looked like the sun wasn't going to shine anymore, God put a rainbow in the sky. Now that was, it was inspired by a statement in Genesis. In Genesis, we are told, rain persisted so unrelentingly that in an attempt to put the people at ease, God put a rainbow in the sky. In the 19th century, some African-American lyricist, a poet, probably a woman, I'm not sure about that, said God put the rainbow not just in the sky, but in the clouds themselves. Now we know that suns and moons and stars and novae and comets and all sorts of illumination are always in the firmament. However, clouds can so lower and lower that the viewer cannot see it.
That's right.
But if it's put right in the clouds, then that means at the worst of times, there's a possibility of seeing hope. And that's what each one of us is. Imagine a rainbow in somebody's cloud. Imagine. And that you have come together for all these days to serve our children. The black ones, the white ones, the pink ones, the yellow ones, the fat ones, the thin ones, the pretty ones, the plain ones, the gay ones, all of them. We have come to this place in Cincinnati to celebrate them, celebrate their lives, and hope by coming together that we lift the value of their lives, not just to us, but to everybody. And that Cincinnati had enough sense to invite us. I know that, please sit. I know that you know I live in North Carolina. It's wonderful, and it's a fair step between North Carolina and Cincinnati, Ohio. I used to fly, but I stopped flying about 10 years ago because I've become well known and I look just like Maya Angelou. And so people run up and sometimes they grab my clothes, they poke at me, sometimes they give me their babies. And I want to say, would you like to have changed him before you do that? About 10 years ago, I went into an airport, and I was going down the escalator, and a woman was coming up. She had an infant in her arms and was pulling a little toddler. She saw me, she said, oh, my. I said, good morning. I went on down. The next thing I know, she came down the escalator.